so shitty, he phone with the set name, can't get up. No bus stop, nigga, I ride the Henny, truck stop, nigga, fuck all that.
Yo, let's hear it, man.
Freeze up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
my nigga got the whole city, so they wanna hang with us. Yo nigga looking so shitty, he phone with the set name, can't get up. No bus stop, nigga, I ride the Henny, truck stop, nigga, fuck all that.
yo, let's hear it, man.
Freeze up.
Ladies and gentlemen. What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen, and I'm back. We gonna talk about some things here today, baby. A little bit. I'm gonna talk for a little bit, and I ain't got much time. I gotta go out there and save the city. I gotta go out there and save the city, man. Let me ask you guys a question, man. What's a mob to a king? What's a king to a god? What's a god to a non-believer who don't believe in anything? Think about that. What's a mob to a king? What's a king to a god? What's God to a non-believer who don't believe in anything? Man, oh man, oh man. What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I'm back with another video. We're gonna talk about the Spider-Man hype, the craze. Is it real? Is all the hype warranted? Now, gamers have had the game in their homes, well, just about everyone, almost a full day. We're gonna talk about what you love, what you hate about it. Hold on one second. What you love about it, what you hate about it. What could have been better? Dare I say the puddles? I got 52 people in here already, man. Be so kind, hit the like button. I appreciate it, man. Be so kind, hit the like button. So I get a few guests in here today, man. I'm whip out my phone, man. So I can get on my speed down. So I can get on my speed down right quick, man. We gotta talk about this. We're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about it. Oh, let me send Kratos the link. So if you wanna have it, let Spider Kratos come in and talk his smack. What we got here, man? You be so kind to life. What we got here so far? What's up? What's up? What's up? Tekken God Just 699. Ed, what's up, Ed? Reginald Fletcher, what's up? Young Vladimir Putin, what's up, baby? Berserker, the finest, what's up? Daniel JB, Roy Malik, shout out to you, baby. Nephew, what's up? Hey, nephew, home? Hop in, nephew, if you home. Remington Canada, Rafiza, who else we got in here? Karan Williams, Warlock God, what's up? Mario Senna, Tip Dime, Material Weapon, Septic Meatball, he ain't got no job. Cynthia's, shout out to you. Lex Press, what's up, baby? Bring Harmony, Andre Wright, what's up, baby? Bang House, Chili Hog, what's up? Dark Lord Fusion, Gold Line, what's up, my man? Eric McIntosh, what's up, baby? Asham Rashid, what's up, baby? Next Gen get to the end, so the game turns into God of War 3. What's a mob to a king? What's a king to a god? What's God to a non-believer who doesn't believe in anything? What's up, man? Oh, we ain't in here yet. Who else we got in here? Berserk. Who that, Kratos?
The one and only.
The one and only son of Tony? Oh, all right. JD, Kaboot, Harris, I shout out to everybody so far, man. Stasha, what's up, baby? Review Hurricane, Review Master, TFX God. My man, he took it old. He said, man, Mega Man 11 demo was out and it's lit. We said Black Ops trailer is out. Let's talk about it. Man, we talk about a few things here today. What's going on, good brother? First of all,
What's going on, man? Can't complain.
Yeah, can't
playing that greatness.
You see, bro. Listen, I know you threw me up under the bus yesterday in true fucking nigga fashion. You said, can we get a multiplayer podcast? Or is next gen out there trying to trade in 2K16, 15 and get 2K19? You terrible for that, bro. Hey, I know it's been 2 weeks in a row. You tell you what happened, man. Listen, man, let me tell you what happened, right? When I do this show, right, I like to, have, of course, I got to get somebody to beat on. I try to get a bot, you know what I mean? And I couldn't find nobody. So listen, I'm handing out audition forms. If you're an Xbox guy, if you think you got what it takes to be a part of the multiplayer podcast, all I ask is you, brother, don't be a weirdo. And these Thursday, be available about 7:30 or so, man. I couldn't get no bot, man. You know what I mean? So I said, all right, fine, fuck it, man. When I got the collector's edition for Spider-Man, and you know what's crazy though? I want to say this. I thought that figurine was Spider-Man on that gray box, but I said I was seeing when I read it, so they would show the figurine later or something at a later date. So I was suspecting something else. How do you like the collector's edition?
Man, I'm gonna tell you. So I got a couple of collector's editions coming, and goddamn, UPS delivered it to the wrong house.
Oh, somebody happy.
Yeah, so they went and picked it back up, but now they're saying that they won't be able to deliver it to tomorrow. So.
Oh, so when did you get to play the game though?
Oh yeah. I got the game. I had the digital copy that I got last night. So I was playing it last night, and then I got my theme console today. So I'm just waiting on the collector's edition. So I literally haven't seen it besides your video that you posted.
Okay.
Earlier yesterday with that.
Oh, okay. All right. So okay. To be fair, right? True fucking nigga fashion. Hold on. We'll put this in the Discord. I read some people that didn't like it, right? I don't know if these guys were just downplaying it. I was to Renee in the Discord. Renee said it gave him motion sick, made him dizzy, taking the shit back. I've seen Xbox 448 said there's nothing basically to smack your mother about. It's okay. Like, what are your thoughts about the game thus far?
People are saying it's the game of the year. For me, man, I mean, it's a tie-up so far this year between God of War and Spider-Man. This game is beautiful. It's fun. I mean, it's Spider-Man. I mean, what are you expecting? It's a great game. I don't know, man. I just think a lot. Those people who say that, they're just salty and hate. That's just what that is. Everybody is quiet right now. A lot of the Xbox dudes, they very quiet. For a different reason. A lot of the PlayStation guys are quiet because they're too busy playing Spider-Man. So, I mean, that's kind of what that is.
All right. Okay, so you say, all right, so you're saying it's like more or less the game of, it could be nominated for Game of the Generation. But what makes Spider-Man just so fun? Talk to me, man.
Well, I'll tell you, one, not to have any spoilers, right? It depends on how far you got in the game. But that's when the game actually unlocks a lot of stuff. So all of your moves
and everything,
your different different outfits you have, they have different abilities and stuff like that, and you're gonna need them throughout the game. Now I'm probably about 3 to 4 hours in.
Okay.
So I'm past that beginning stage, and I mean the game is beautiful. The animations are crystal clear. I mean there's no lag. It's smooth. You can link from one move to the next. I mean, it's Spider-Man.
So the combat is flawless. Yeah. Now listen here. Now I got called out again. My integrity was in question when I said that. I said this, and I wasn't. I used to say being messy. You being messy. See, I said it was Batman. The Arkham series set the standard, right? For superhero games, right? We all can agree that Batman was a great game. But I said, to me, in my honest opinion, what I played a little bit last Sunday. I said that it makes Batman seem very dated, and I think it's safe to say that Spider-Man has now set the new bar when it comes to superhero games, and I got cursed out. See, you're trolling, the Batman Arkham series is great. Listen, I never said it wasn't great, but looking at the combat, I even showed them a couple of my fields, right? I would say men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, right? It is what it is, right? Just looking at the combat, and I'm not even saying that maybe some of the combat moves, like when you drop from one enemy to them, they may have got taken there from Batman, like or whatever the case. I don't know what engine they're using, but it's much more fluid. The Batman, looking at it now, the combos look very stiff. You know what I mean? And I got cursed out. Believe that? I got cursed out, and my integrity again was in question.
And Z, who cares if they copy something from Batman, right? Mm-hmm. Batman, prior to Spider-Man, was the game to beat when it comes to superhero characters, right?
Yes, sir.
So isn't that what you're supposed to do? Like if you got a great game, right, you copy the best aspects and you improve on the rest. And that's what they did. So I've heard a lot of people say, oh, it's the traversal is just like Sunset Overdrive. I'm like, duh. I mean, they made the game, right?
Yeah.
And that was the best aspect of Sunset Overdrive. So you take from it. Who cares? They delivered a mixture between Sunset Overdrive and the Arkham series. Mm-hmm. How can you be mad at that? Right?
Hey, look, Kratos, if they happen to like Sunset Overdrive and the Arkham series, and I have to question their integrity if they're having a problem with Spider-Man all of a sudden.
Exactly.
Like, that's what it comes down to. But what's going on, people?
Hey, what's up? No, I thought you was probably at work somewhere, man. It's 11:11.
Nah, Friday I got off because I had to play the Spider-Man, man.
Ooh, okay, all right. Now listen here. Now, I'm gonna say this right. You ready?
All right.
Neth, what's a mob to a king? What's a king to a god? And what's a god to a non-believer who doesn't believe in anything? Now, with that being said, right? You're just playing. Now, listen. I said it was on BGS. It was last Sunday on BGS, and I said that if from what I played of the game, I didn't play much. I played about 20 minutes of it. And I said again, I think Batman kind of set the bar. But we still, it is what it is, right? Great. And the reason why I'm gonna say this, the reason why Batman was so great. And listen, I'm not trying to turn this into a DC Marvel thing, or what character is better. I don't listen. I'm a what do you call it? A casual. I'm not a DC fan. I'm not a Marvel fan. I just like superheroes. I don't get into all that. What's better and stuff like that. And just shits on Avengers. No, I'm not one of the guys. So I'm not saying it from this. I don't have a person within. Hey, so I don't have a race in this. I don't have no dog in this race, right? But I said, to me, Spider-Man makes Batman seem very dated. You know what I mean? And I think it's safe to say that Spider-Man has now taken the new Superman, superhero game to beat. You know what I mean? That's just my. But what are your thoughts about it thus far?
Well, so before I even begin, I was listening to the show while I was getting my computer set up. You told me some people said the game was okay. Like, I want to hear that again.
Oh yeah, well, shout out to fuck, he went on the bus. Xbox and they said the game was okay. I guess they were trying to disable a radar or something, and he said it's all right, nothing. Basically, nothing to punch Phil Spencer in the face about. The Kraken ain't lacking.
Oh man, I've been hearing some damage control about the Kraken is lacking all of a sudden too, but I'm not going to talk about that here. Anyways, about the game being okay. Now, Kratos, I don't want you to freak out because I love the game, but you got to admit, I don't know how far Xbox is because maybe that's why he's saying this, but the beginning level was not the best. Like the Wilson Fisk fight, that boss was pretty bad. Do you agree to that?
No, I agree to that. That was the
the problem with the beginning is it's way too tutorial like they're holding your hand throughout the whole thing.
Exactly.
But I will say the free roam, and this is where I'll agree with Z, the free roam shits on Arkham's free roam. Like I'm talking about, this world is alive. Every 2 seconds you see like a car chase happening. You see a bunch of muggers. You have to go collect all this shit.
Deals.
The world feels alive.
Drug
the
deals?
traversal is unmatched.
Yeah. You can go and high five people. You can speak, say hello.
I can high five the drug dealers.
Not the drug dealers. You beat those shit up. But,
He's trying to run off with the dope.
Yeah, I'm trying to run off on the plug twice.
But yeah, like when you were telling me, Z, like, you're afraid of heights and whatever, I'm like, man, this dude's crazy. So I started playing the game and I was like, holy shit, this web slinging was way too immersive.
Yeah, I told you.
The epic scale of it. Yeah, the epic scale of it is crazy.
And here's the thing, you have to play the game for yourself, because a lot of people are on Twitter saying like, well, this looks like every other Spider-Man swing. It's like, man, you just have to play, because I didn't believe Z at all But once I played it, I was like, holy
I told
shit.
you my integrity is always in question.
Exactly.
But I'm just keeping it funky though. Like it was like I said, it's the same thing when I played first time I played Assassin's Creed. And you climb to the highest point and you jump down the leap of faith or whatever. You're like, oh, I literally felt this shit in my stomach. Pause. When I'm swinging, and my nephew did this one part where he was running up a wall, off a building, right? I'm sorry, running down the building, then jumped off the building and was like, I'm like, oh shit, oh man, I got this big ass 55-inch OLED on my desk. I'm gonna be scared as hell. Like, oh shit. I'm really scared of heights. But yeah, but like I said, they did a great job. I didn't even like the ground pound when you swinging up high and you come down, and you just land. Like, they did actually I put this. They did a good job. They did their homework. You know what I mean? They did their homework.
Yeah. They made you feel like Spider-Man. Like, I swear, these shots are like straight from the movie at this point. Like, it's crazy.
Exactly. And here's the thing about it, guys. There hasn't been many superhero games that has been successful, let alone that has come to this standard that we see. I mean, as soon as you boot up the game, when you see Spider-Man right there and you see hit the X to start the game, you knew that this game here was going to take advantage of whatever system you have, whether it's the Slim or the Pro.
Yeah.
From there, it just got better and better and better. And obviously the visuals, that's something you see, but the animation, the way I can jump off of one guy to the next guy, take the next guy in the air, beat him up, swing off, all without even touching the ground in one motion is like, it's nuts, man. They like Z said, they did their homework. And
they nailed
we gotta applaud that. Yeah,
because like I'm gonna answer the questions in the chat here in just a sec, but like how people have been saying when they watch the game, they're like, "Oh, there's just Batman Arkham Asylum," and yes, there's a lot of Batman-esque things in the game, like the combat's similar, but honestly, in Batman, you would press like triangle to counterattack. You don't do that in Spider-Man. You just dodge. So, in my opinion, Spider-Man takes a different skill set to play, honestly, because like you have to dodge these guys. You're not gonna just counterattack them, so you have to like find a way to get behind them, use the tools around you, like. And Batman, you don't grab shit and throw him, but Spider-Man, you do. Like, I have to grab, like, fucking pipes and shit from the walls and hit him over the head with it. Like, it's crazy what you're doing, and it makes you feel like Spider-Man. I can't get that enough. How they nailed the feel. But answering Floyd Mayweather's chat here for $2. Thoughts on the greasy Xbox?
No, wait. Is that trill or was it a joke?
Yes. So basically,
that's a real controller. Yeah,
it's not for sale, but there's like 200 made for the Australian player base, which I think they're just going to give out. But it exists apparently.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's a real controller. It's only in Australia, so yes.
Yeah, it's a very limited edition. I think they're just doing it for fun and just to give it away.
Oh. All right,
well,
and then Carlos Fernandez.
They have enough time on their hands to be making novelty like this.
Kratos, don't be on your fuck shit. Anyways, Carlos Fernandez, Next Gen 720. Where the Best Buy stalker at? Is he still stalking people and telling them not to buy Spider-Man over Flop Man X version? Okay, hey, I was just reading the chat there.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, I hope my boy Tim went out there, man, looking like a middle-aged motherfucking X-Bot, man. I pray to God he went out that motherfucker. Say, yeah, X-Bot's definitely got MPD on lock. Nah, not today, man. Oh, my boy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, this motherfucking generation, man, we all did some stupid shit, man. Yo, Tim said, yeah, they definitely got MPD on lock. Shout out to my brother Tim Dog, man. Tim.
Oh shit, BJC's gonna be lit Sunday, yeah. But back to Xbox comment saying the game was okay. As I said, I don't know how far he is, but I will admit the first 20 minutes I could see how you could be bored because when the game starts off, you just start web slinging, and I was just like blown away. Like the objective was 500 meters away. I kept going away from the objective because I was having too much fun web slinging. Like that's how good it is. Because a lot of people's criticism is, the famous swing to the left, swing to the right, punch someone in the face, which obviously you would be doing that in a Spider-Man game or else the Spider-Man game is probably terrible. So the main point and a main part of the Spider-Man game is web slinging, and Insomniac nailed it here. Yeah. And I cannot compliment it anymore. Like literally, I will just spend hours just swinging around. Like, how collecting backpacks is pretty boring on paper. It's like chasing chickens, right? but somehow they make that shit fun with the web slinging.
Yeah.
That's what Kate Megan was talking about. The chick.
Yeah, I know they have fun chasing chickens, but they're afraid of pigeons. I don't know.
Yeah, talking about the pigeon singing. Yeah.
Look, if you find much wrong with this game, you're nitpicking. All the major review sites out there have already gave this thing rave reviews. Everybody's playing it. Everybody's posting screenshots. Everyone's having a great time with the game. It's to say it's anything other than what it is. I mean, you just lying.
Oh, Kratos, I was disappointed what they did to my puddles, man.
I know, right? They downgraded your puddles.
For that.
Yeah. But it's another great game. This is another, home run for Sony. And will we, I'm looking for, not saying I'm looking forward to, but when will the next PlayStation flop be? Because right now these guys seem like they can't lose.
Okay, look. Porter Rock is a piece of shit. It's lower than Stink's belly. I remember he put out a tweet saying, "What's worse, the Cleveland Browns record or these PS4 downgrade records? What team's doing worse?"
Hold on 1 second. Somebody put something in the chat. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather with $2 again. Devs, and I do agree with him, devs should do new games, no more Spider-Man games, no more Batman games. My only thing about that is I feel like Spider-Man's finally got his second chance, like Batman did with the Arkham Asylum. Yeah. So I wouldn't mind if Sony did a sequel or maybe even a trilogy with that. But yeah, stay away from Batman. Maybe do a Superman game because Superman also deserves a good game. Iron Man deserves a good game.
Yeah. X-Men. I mean,
X-Men. Yes.
There's a lot more IP out there that they should tackle. But let's face it, this by far is the best out of all of those comic hero games. So now that they have a foundation, I'd like to see Insomniac tackle something else. Whether it's it's possible that this game is going to get a sequel. Mm-hmm. It's very possible. The sales are going to be ready for it, right?
Oh my god, the sales are apparently ridiculous.
Can you imagine a next generation version of this? If we're all gawking at this one, imagine what a next generation version would look like.
And then here, let me answer this. Carlos Fernandez with $5 again. Post up, it's over, fam. Go play them old ass dusty Activision Spider-Man flop games. Oh shit. You can't enjoy this greatness. Post up. I know you're sitting by your door waiting, but Grace didn't send it yet.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. Shout out to Jamal King for $1.99. Y'all boy post up in the chat damage controller.
What are you talking about?
Hey, post up damage control better than the BGST crew probably this Sunday.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What post out there talking about?
Shit, he's saying like, why isn't Spider-Man taking damage when he swings into buildings and shit?
Oh man. Yeah. Same way how the motherfucking Kraken lost his bite without taking any damage.
Hey, bro, I had a tweet today explaining. I think you saw this, Kratos, where someone explained the lore and why the Kraken has no body.
I know.
He gave a game lore about it, saying like the tentacles are super fucking long, so of course you can't see the Kraken.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did the Kraken ever come back?
Nah, they took the Kraken out, and then that was it.
Then Phil Spencer said this was better for gamers or something.
It's better for gamers. Yeah, it's better for all gamers that they took the Kraken out.
Oh man!
But
shit!
It's crazy, man. But yeah, this Spider-Man is another hit. It's a beautiful game. It plays really well. It's a top-rated game. I mean, it's Spider-Man. People going bananas right now. They're playing it right now. It's quiet. I don't know if you guys noticed Twitter, but for some reason, Xbox dudes are really, really quiet for the last 2 days, and I'm just wondering why.
Listen, I think a lot of these Xbox dudes trying to make the switch on the low.
Oh yeah,
on the low.
Listen, there's been 5 people on Twitter that have tagged me in it saying Kratos, showing pictures with the PlayStation 4 Pro, saying, here I go.
That Pro is fucking beautiful. I have that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I made sure, but you gotta buy a stand though, because that thing needs to be standing up.
Oh yeah, it don't come with a stand? No.
Nah, unfortunately not.
You sure? I think the God of War one came with a stand.
Yeah, this one just didn't for some reason.
Yeah, but I tried to order one off Amazon, but they what do you call it? I guess I was kind of late because we go long story short. But then they told Cindy they email me when it comes back available. I just said, I just said fuck it. I get ahead and get something else. Something else has been dropped before then. And then they got the Kingdom Hearts one coming. They got a few more probably coming on Sony. Or they might restock.
Vaughn Lamont with the $4.99. Neth, add me back on PSN. All right, I'll do that, buddy. The collector's edition didn't look like it was worth it. I'll ask Z's take on that. I can't wait to see Mooch and Crap downplay it on it tonight. Ooh.
Right, nice. Awesome.
I don't know. What's the collector edition like? I never even saw that in unboxing, honestly.
I did one yesterday.
You did? Okay. When you posted that, like, it got deleted, so I was confused.
No, I had made it private.
Oh, okay.
Now, man, that looks dope. I can't wait to get mine in.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to look for it on this holiday season just because I want all that merch, but, like, that console was fucking worth it, man.
Yeah.
Like, that console's just nice. I think probably top 6 consoles this whole generation, at least.
Oh, yeah?
I just got, last week, I just got my 500 million limited edition PlayStation.
Damn, fucking doing all these fucking PS4s. Fuck you doing all these PS4s?
But hold on, that console's gonna be just worth money. Like that's just an investment.
That's collectors, man. That's going in the closet for whenever that shit, the value raised so high, I can, that's investment.
Oh.
God damn, man. Spider-Man's good when the chat's fucking blowing up with this shit. So,
exactly.
Carlos Fernandez for $5. Nah, that Sea of Thieves Kraken is better than the Kraken of Pirates of the Caribbean per se. By delusional mayoral. Yeah, that he's the one who was giving me lore about the Kraken. Why has nobody? Floyd Mayweather. Sony still got 3+ million more bundles this holiday. Oh, 3+ more bundles this holiday. Sorry. And Jamal King, my collectors has a backpack, mug hat, and blanket.
From where?
Has a blanket?
From where?
I don't know. I guess.
Here's the thing. Now, this is what I'm wondering. Because Z was right. They've shown multiple items that could possibly be there. Is it possible that each one of these could possibly have a chance to be different?
Really?
Or no, you don't think
it might be though, because he says my collectors has a backpack, mug hat, and blanket.
Yeah, and I also saw the one that they gave the media. They gave the media a collector's edition, and it's totally different.
Yeah, and he got his from GameStop.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So I don't know, man. That'll be dope. Now here's the thing, right? We got God of War out the way. We got Spider-Man out the way. We got Red Dead coming. That's a marketing deal with Sony. It's a possibility they may do a theme console with that. We got Call of Duty coming. Possible theme console with that. We know they have a theme console for what's the Kingdom Hearts 3.
Where that come out?
Yeah, that comes out in January.
Okay. Man, speaking of theme consoles, Sony has a bunch coming out, but like, did you see that Fallout 76 console? Like Microsoft was just giving. Why is that not for sale?
Listen, I don't.
How?
For the life, I don't know. They see that these things sell. Why can't they give that? To
I'm not even freaking out about the Master Chief one, even though I like that console. It makes sense why that's not for sale because it's an old ass game. But the Fallout 76 one,
yeah.
Oh, they're fucking crazy for not selling that.
I don't know, man.
The same thing can be said for the Tomb Raider one. That was nice.
Yeah, the Tomb Raider one was fucking. I thought that one might have been too expensive to make, but shit, that one looked nice.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're thinking, man. Why they crank out these controllers like they crank out anything, but when it comes to these themes console, they only create like one-offs and then say, yeah, one person is going to get this collect this theme console, and it's like, why would you do that?
Lionel Bulgin in the chat with $5 thing. And Insomniac would be a perfect fit for Iron Man. They can take a lot of inspiration from Ratchet and Clank and Spider-Man open world. Instead of swinging around, you would be flying and probably doing like tricks and shit in midair. That would be really cool. Unfortunately, Insomniac probably won't be working with Iron Man at all because that's with Crystal Dynamics at Square Enix now.
Oh yeah, what's up with that game? Are they doing I hope they're supposed to be doing
Avengers.
I hope it's not a top-down.
There was rumors that it was gonna be like Marvel Alliance, like a reboot of that. I hope it's fucking not because that's not what we want.
Nah.
That's not what we want at all.
I don't know. I hope not.
But I mean, it's Crystal Dynamics, so like, just think about the past works they might have done. I know they're working on like Tomb Raider and shit, so I mean, I imagine they're going to do something good.
I hope not, though. I hope it's like a third person, bigger men. You can see the details in the character.
Yeah, exactly. Like that type of top down thing was very, honestly, I want to say like PS2, OG Xbox type thing. Like that just seems dated at this point if you try to do it now.
It's like an
arcade game.
Like a dungeon crawler. Yeah, like what I mean, like a Diablo type thing.
I'm gonna tell you this: they better not waste that IP. They better not waste their time with that, man. People out here trying to spend money, and they wasted on that shit. What a waste of IP.
But Z, do you have Spider-Man yet?
Yeah.
Oh, you do. Okay, so what are your thoughts on it?
I gave my first impression. Just to put that Chinese food down. I actually eating a motherfucker first thing he did, motherfucking Burger King, a Whopper. It's dope. It's dope. You know what I mean? I played a little bit of this food around with him yesterday. I wanted to stream it, everything live, and go like I did with the God of War and the Detroit. But I told you I liked it when I played from last Saturday. I just thought it was ill. You know what I mean? Looked well, played well, moved well. Like I said, to me, like even the little fights I got into, it just took, to me, here's my opinion, it took the whole superhero genre video game to the next level. And I ain't gonna lie, those are gonna be big shoes to fill. Because everything, you know what I mean? Like, boom, you compare everything, like I said, when Batman was the creme of the creme. Like I said, we compared Batman to everything else. Like, I mean, whether it was good, bad, and again, what made the Batman series so dope, it had nothing, there wasn't a movie tie-in, nothing like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This here has taken the torch, or the stick, or whatever, and stepped it up to the next level. So, I'm anxious to see what Rocksteady did with Superman. I know they're like, God damn, the pressure's on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And again, and you talking to a guy that some people of course like the Batman or like Marvel or DC. I'm just saying as a casual gamer, I don't give a fuck, or a fan. I don't care about Marvel or DC. I don't care who has better characters. Nah. Spider-Man makes Batman seem kind of dated, especially when it comes to the combat.
I would say that because Spider-Man's combat's fucking phenomenal. Like, it's different from Batman, and you're not gonna go in there and do the exact same things. You're gonna have to kind of learn with Spider-Man. Spider-Man's about like learn to use your environment, where Batman's about button mashing, honestly. But what I will say is, Spider-Man, yeah, it's taking it to a whole new level, and Rocksteady's been needing this competition because what's weird about superheroes is they're so popular in our mainstream. They have all these great movies, but their video games were complete garbage. So the fact that Rocksteady was the only one out there putting out a decent superhero game, now Insomniac has come to the plate. So steel sharpens steel, and I hope they start competing with each other.
Okay. We actually want to also talk. What's up with this whole Call of Duty thing? Have you seen the trailer?
Yeah, Kratos, you want to go on that one?
I haven't yet. Actually, I'm gonna bring it up right now.
About the black, it's Blackout.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Let me see.
Yes, their battle royale mode. I think it's going to be 40 on 40.
Oh, let me bring.
Wait, that's not 100?
Huh?
It's not 100 people?
No.
Wait, 40 on 40.
What I read is 40 versus 40. I mean, so 80.
Oh, it's like a big team, like a.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was like just like PUBG, like 100 people, and you have like.
I saw the trailer. I saw the trailer and stuff like that. I think it's called Blackout. Everybody was hyped for it. I'm not really hyped for it because, unlike PUBG, right? In Call of Duty, you get hit like 3 or 4 times, you're down. You're out.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't see how that's going to work without frustrating me. At least in.
Yeah, I think they're going to like change up the health system or whatever. Just like maybe you have some more. In fact, I remember people complaining about Black Ops 4 was a little bit bullet spongy. Yeah. So maybe that's because of the Battle Royale aspect to it. They're going to have you take a bit more damage. But I will say, like, maybe it's because I don't like Black Ops 4 for the look of it. But like, there's too much fucking going on in that Battle Royale to me. Like, I see like this chopper everywhere.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Like, shit's going on.
Motherfuckers flying.
Yeah.
There's too much shit going on for me in there.
Yeah.
And I know that's ironic because I love Battlefield. Battlefield has fucking everything going on. But Battlefield feels realistic, at least. Like, Call of Duty just feels like kind of cartoony when they do that type of shit.
But see, Battlefield is a much epic scalar game.
Exactly.
Versus Call of Duty, their maps are kind of small, closed maps.
Yeah, and even
Battlefield is that big epic. You have to get in the truck, you have to fly, you have to just to even get to the action.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. I don't know how they're gonna handle this, but
and then Battlefield has that kind of realistic feel. Like, you know how PUBG had a much more realistic feel compared to like Fortnite?
Yes.
Battlefield has that realistic feel where Call of Duty doesn't. It was always a very arcadey, kind of almost cartoonish thing.
Exactly. It's a straight Twitch shooter, right? It's about whoever has the
not cartoon, but Twitch, yeah.
Battlefield, it's totally different. It takes strategy.
A screen just froze up. What the hell?
Oh, shit. Yeah, but I mean, kudos to you if you're really into that. And maybe I'll fucking like it. Who knows if I get the beta, but just like